I'm in the kitchen with Kat Perkins and finalist from The Voice, which actually, tell me a little bit, just a small bit about that, because then we're going to get cooking. But like, how was that?
It was the most amazing experience of my life, very life-changing, and I'm so glad it's part of my journey. It was such a cool thing to sing for all the fans that watch that show.
You actually have an amazing voice.
Thanks. I've been singing since I was 3.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And you told me your mom was part of that because your dad's a music teacher, but your mom, how did she influence you?
So my mom was like the church organist all my life, and she was always playing piano in the house, and so she taught me how to play piano, and she would have us sing Christmas carols around the piano. I mean, she's an amazing woman.
I love it. So we are going to actually make a couple of our moms' top secret, really fancy recipes right now.
Super top secret, super fancy. Now, and I've only been cooking since, a few years ago, so not as long as I've been singing.
So you told me your mom made you some, I love this story, that your mom made what you call the good rice.
Yes, so I'm going to be making the good rice today, and so my mom would just make this rice, and I would have it with pork chops or chicken, and it was my favorite meal. So like when she'd ask me what I wanted, or it was my turn to pick, I would say I want the good rice and pork chops, right? So then I would go to my grandmother's house. And
this is what's very funny to me, because grandmas always do everything better, except...
Yes, except in this case, I'd be like, Grandma, I want the good rice for lunch. And she was like, what is the good rice? What is the good rice? So she would make some rice and she would put butter in it or something, and try salting it or something, and it just wasn't it. And she had no idea what the good rice was.
So Kat, here's a big reveal. What exactly is the good rice? What goes into it?
Okay, the good rice is 3 key ingredients here. It is cream of chicken soup.
Okay.
It is minute rice.
Has to be minute, cannot be regular.
It has to be minute rice.
This is ready in like 5 minutes, you said.
This is literally ready in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And just simply milk.
And I noticed we don't have any measuring tools out. So.
No measuring tools, because this, my friends, is the best measuring tool in the kitchen right here. And it's key to this recipe.
So I also have a favorite recipe that my mother made, and it's called basically baked corn. And this is the recipe card I wrote out when I left the home to begin my journey as a person that didn't live at home anymore.
This is adulting.
It's kind of, it needs to maybe be.
Well, it has character.
So again, we got a couple cans of cream salad corn. We got some soda crackers.
Love it. Key.
A couple eggs. And milk, which I will borrow from you. But again, what I use to measure my milk is this can.
It's the perfect measuring tool in the kitchen.
It's going to be all carbs all day right now.
I love this. This is great to just, power up for your marathon, right? You can just have all the carbs you want.
Sure. Okay, we'll go with that. Also, it's all about our moms.
It's all about our moms. Yeah. And this is comfort food. And that's the feeling I get when I think about this dish and I think about my mom, is comfort. Okay, so can we do this simultaneously?
I think we should. Not a race, though.
Not a race. We're just cooking together. Okay. We're opening our cream of chicken. This is, I might need this to get
you can.
something. I might be able to use a whisk here, too. Oh, yeah, that works.
This is very complicated right here. I'm emptying some soda crackers into a baggie to smash them.
Oh, just the smell of the cream of chicken reminds me. I want to eat this. We're going to eat this when we're done, right?
Yeah, we are eating this. Craft services happening right now for the Happi House.
Okay. And in mine now, if you have some cream of chicken left here, it's perfect because you're going to put the milk in there to measure it, and it will get the rest of it out of there. So easy.
I smashed my crackers. That was very technical. Smashing. Okay. Now, I always, one thing I like to do, I know you had cream of chicken left in your can, but I always shake my cans before I pour them out. Yeah, because it helps a little bit to loosen it up.
Okay, here's our can of milk. Super simple. Boom.
So next, you need to boil that. Is that correct?
You do. You need to get that warm. That it's just best to warm it up just like it would be any sort of soup. I'm making a mess.
That's fine.
And you warm this up to eating temperature. I don't know. Like medium, high.
Should it be like a simmer or boil?
A little bit of simmer, not boil.
Okay, not boil. This is really...
Creamy chicken's a little chunky though, so we're just whisking it in there with the milk so that it's smooth.
Can I borrow your milk?
Yep, here's the
I'm
milk.
gonna go ahead and measure.
Very carefully.
I'm very carefully measuring this milk that's going in here. And then I'm gonna put my 2 eggs in here. And then I just bake this. So it's 2 eggs, half a can of milk, 2 cans of corn, about a sleeve of soda crackers. Bake at 350 for about an hour. Salt and pepper is my recipe.
Oh my gosh. Our simple, okay, so I'm gonna warm my soup up. Oh man!
What's happening over there?
It's like hard to get out. All right. Oh my god! Ah! Okay.
Oh, wow.
You write that on there.
Cover. Voila. The great thing about baked corn is it's really good the day after, and you simply heat it up and put like butter and honey on it, and it makes almost like a cornbread. Sometimes I like to add more crackers, which I'm going to. Because
So you put the crackers right in there.
oh yeah, it's in there, girl.
Gosh, this is so great. I cannot wait to make this at home, along with my good rice.
Yeah, it's all happening, and some pork chops.
And some pork chops.
In mushroom soup, or how do you do the pork chops?
You can do that. I just kind of do it with seasoning, and I bake them. I'm a huge baker of the pork chops. It makes them juicier. It's better that way.
I do. I love it. All right, more crackers. Meat cleavers are not just for meat.
I like it.
And okay. So I'm stirring this around, and it is ready.
Goodness.
It's kind of ridiculous. It's sort of silly, but it's like a family thing.
I think my Thanksgiving is going to be changed this year.
I make this I make 10 sides every Thanksgiving.
You do? You're the side queen?
I'm the side queen.
I like this. Sometimes I just eat meals of just sides. I go to restaurants and I just order
It's
sides.
underrated.
It
It's
is.
completely
It
underrated.
is.
Okay.
It is.
This is ready for the oven. Kat, the rice is finally ready. My corn is actually going to need to be in the oven for about 50 more minutes, but we've been waiting a whole 5 minutes for your rice.
Yes.
It's been a long time.
Yes. So I heated up the soup.
And the milk.
And the milk, yeah. And then I added 1 can of rice into that soup. And then what I did is took it off the heat so it doesn't boil, it doesn't bubble. It's just
Just let it soak in.
Just let it soak in, and you let it sit with the lid on. Okay. And it's ready. Should we eat it?
Yeah. I got my spoon ready here, girl.
Oh my gosh. This is like ultimate comfort food. The good rice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks and kind of feels like risotto. We talked about this a little bit, and
I said
it's
your
just
mom
really
basically invented risotto.
pretty much.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers, the good rice.
It's so good.
I haven't had it in a long time, so it's
haven't?
very nostalgic and really cool, yeah. Okay. Oh, so good.
I think we should do one final thing before we close out, which is say
Yes.
Happy
Mother's Day.
Crackers, corn, milk, and eggs. You like it?
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Who wants some baked corn?